Kagurabachi! I can't hold back anymore!
Why are you yelling?
Good. Samura's daughter is safe for the moment. Now for the rest of us. Buy us time.
Kagurabachi, Chapter 65. Imitate.
I'm gonna imitate
I almost said-
that.
I almost said imminent. I thought that.
Imitate that. Imitate that. Ooh, gotta take that. EI white purity style.
Shing.
I'm no good yet. It takes me too long to build up the energy. That's no ordinary EI stance. I see. So that's the secret to the speed earlier. The white purity style. It must be from Uraha and Samura. If you train with a master, you should have used that style from the start. I haven't trained with a master.
What?
Don't lie! The EI white purity style is an egocentric EI technique. The principle is simple, but it requires a special type of movement. It's extremely hard to learn. Ever since it was first brought about by the swordsman Itzo Shirakai, Seki Samura, and Yoji Uraha have been the only ones to attain certification. It's on the brink of extinction because no one else has ever managed to learn it. It's a legendary art. If you haven't trained with a master, how could you possibly wield it? That's actually insane.
Yeah.
There's only 2 suckers that's done this and one of them dead then? And he's like, you know, Samura ain't gonna train this fool? I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but I am a little concerned for just this simple fact of, I mean, I want Shiro to learn it at some point, right? But I don't want him to like randomly master it just through this fight. That would be kind of weird, kind of to see, seeing as this is like a very sacred type of technique in that sense. You know what I mean? Whoa, you only saw me do it once. Chihiro inherited Rokuhiro's eyes. Betty, pick up your technique fast. The master swordsmith can gauge the steel's changing temperature and composition solely by sight, while molding it into a sword. Kunishige Rokuhiro was the epitome of that. The power of the Denseki, the raw material of the enchanted blades, is fundamentally toxic. The reason he could stabilize it was due to his ability to observe the minute properties of the stone purely by sight. I mean, he was that guy. He was him.
You're that guy, pal. Trust me. You're that guy.
Those unique powers of observation can also find life in battle. Impossible! Purely by imitation? The white purity style? Chihiro! Huh? An explosion!
He's all alone.
No way! We were just getting started! Alright, good. I was saying that maybe they'll try to like escape or something. I was hoping that he wouldn't like find this technique and be like, yeah, I got it! And then beast this man all of a sudden, so I don't want him to lose. Toto, you alive?
I'm dead.
Samura's daughter escaped.
No.
Sorry, you're hitting it really good.
The detection sorcery is getting 0 hits. We don't have even the vaguest sense of her whereabouts. She vanished completely. Kyoto Bloodshed Hotel.
I would not want to be in that hotel.
Neither do I.
Why the heck would
I don't want to be in any hotel with the word blood in it.
Like, what is this? Man! Yujiro Sengoku, you have the greatest name.
Also,
Yujiro, look at this guy.
That mustache.
That mustache is insane.
What the fuck?
God dang. That man has a Tory gate on his face. He has a Tory gate. Look at this. Our intel assures our guests the ultimate rest. In other words, any threat of danger is out of the question. Again, his Tory gates is going to protect us all right? The barrier of the building is imbued with ensures complete privacy. Well, if it isn't Masumi, do you have a reservation?
I see you're doing more construction. The bigger the better, right? They can't detect you as long as we're here, but these havens are rare. It's only a matter of time till they comb through them. Everyone here looks scary.
In other words, we can't let our guard down, but we can have a brief rest.
Rest? What is that? Chihiro does not know this word, rest!
Keep grinding! Keep working!
This girl is Mr. Samura's daughter.
Thank you for protecting me. Masumi?
That's the name of our group. As for our names,
Sumi.
Moku, Ro. I'm sorry. Why they do that to the little boy? We talk about 5'4" all the time, right? And about height.
Bro, I just noticed! But you can call us whatever you like. I saw you on TV. They said you were a killer.
I mean, they ain't necessarily wrong.
But maybe that was a misunderstanding?
The Kabuki show incident, right? It's a misunderstanding. Heroes like you. He's the kind of person who puts others first.
Then...
No, there's no misunderstanding. I'm not like you. I'm a killer. Dude, she was just warming up to you. Don't look so fierce, relax. But in spite of that, no. Because of that, I'll ensure your safety. My first priority is her safety. She's starting to remember Mr. Samura. Subconsciously, she has a strong bond with him. So strong that she's starting to break the seal even with no clues. That loosening of the seal allowed the Ishaku to detect her. We can't mention Mr. Samura in her presence. It could prompt her to remember more. It'll take a bit of time, but we're preparing a stronger seal. This time, we'll make sure she forgets Mr. Samura completely. I mean, that kind of... That's her father, though! But it's also, you don't really want to know that guy, though.
Yeah. Fuck Sam.
You're going to the store? To buy milk?
Yeah, and I have to hurry back because my friends are coming over.
You look doubtful. When we took on this mission, Mr. Samura said, the child has never been tainted by war. She's better off forgetting her father is a killer. How long will the seal take to prepare? In 24 hours, you'll go back to your regular life. Sorry put you through this. You won't have to deal with those maniacs coming after you again.
Huh? And that's it?
We'll explain the rest later.
You're not going to tell me anything. You said you were going to explain. Why are those people after me? And Samura? Who's Samura?
Don't worry about that. Leave him out. Look, you messed up a little bit. It is what it is, right?
Please, tell me. I can't go back to my life like this. I keep feeling like I'm forgetting something important. You won't tell me anything?
We manipulated your memories, but somehow your body's trying to recover them.
Memories? I keep having the same dream. It's a memory? Who on earth?
I can't tell you. That seal is what's keeping you safe. If we tell you more, all sorts of forces will come after you. You'll never be able to go back to school again. You'll never be safe again. And those memories won't necessarily be happy ones. Tomorrow, all of this discomfort will go away. Just try to relax for now.
I'm better off forgetting? Someone was holding my hand.
What if I never lived with my dad? Maybe I could have gone to school. Maybe I wouldn't be putting my life on the line. Maybe I wouldn't be covered in wounds. But even so, I wouldn't trade that time for anything. Commander, if the seal gets broken at this point, as long as we're at this hotel, the Shaku can't detect her, right? Well, yeah. What are you getting at? If we're here, either way until the new seals are ready tomorrow, why not tell her everything? What? She's better off forgetting. Her father is a killer. She can decide for herself whether or not she's better off forgetting. Okay, I'm going to tell you everything I know about Seiki Samura, the person in your fake memories. In 24 hours, when the new seal is ready, if you want to forget, you can forget. After you know everything, you can decide whether or not you want to go back to your class. But if she refuses the seal, the Ashaku and Kabunai will come out there non-stop. If I master the art of the sword, I'll get closer to Enten's true realm. I'll master the EI White Purity style. Whatever you decide, like I said before, I'll ensure your safety within 24 hours. Okay. So I guess within 24 hours, he's also gonna learn that technique, and we're gonna see this man kind of cook a little bit, go in. I mean, that guy's gonna get defeated. Sooner rather than later. I will say that much, unfortunately. But I mean, all right. But at least again, I'm glad that we didn't see him beat him right now, and for him to get that technique at that time and master it. So I'm glad at least we're gonna try to cook with this a little bit, right? And at the end of the day, even if he can imitate it, as long as he can still do it and can practice with somebody, that will go a long way than not doing it at all. So
Right.
like I do expect him to maybe get some training in. Hopefully there's like a little bit of like a downtime so they can actually do that. I like to see him train. We haven't seen not an inkling of a training arc, and shonens love training arcs. I'm just saying, like I would like to see that just a little bit, right? Just give me some of that, okay? I eat that. I eat that for breakfast.
Smidge of a training session.
Like, look, even Demon Slayer has done that for like the anime and stuff. They showed freaking Tanjiro over there training all day, 24 hours for like 3 days straight, and then he got good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we gotta do. That's all we gotta do. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Well, for one, I knew that this was going to happen, that somehow she was going to learn about Samura and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting.
I prefer that.
Honestly, I do too. Especially since like it kind of gives her the choice, where when the seal was put on her, it kind of was against, like, it wasn't her choice necessarily. It was kind of like, how parents like, oh, I'm gonna do what I believe is best for you, sort of thing.
Exactly.
And most of the time, yeah, it is what's best for you. And in this case, it kind of was. But now it's like, she's starting to remember him anyway. So like, instead of having her like in this super confused state and stuff like that, like, let her know what's up. And if she's just like, yeah, fuck these memories, get rid of them.
But I do wonder. Well, again, she is Samura's daughter, and for all we know, she could be like some master sorcerer person we just don't know yet, because her memories are, they're altered with. So like, maybe she actually has like some affinity for something, and we just don't know what it is. But she can be an actual useful hand. Yeah. Also, like you just said, when it comes to like the protection of it all, like, on one hand, like this can still protect her, but like for how long? Like the seal can just break again, right? And with how good their magic is, that's going on here. Maybe they might have a way of breaking it even quicker now, right? Like, it's in a position where it's like you can keep this like facade going, but like for how long will you be able to do this? Is the thing here. I love the fact that Chihiro is allowing her to make a decision on her own, because she is of age. Let her make her own decisions if she wants to actually know these things. So like, at the end of the day, it is up to her. Regardless, I feel like danger is gonna be in her like future, regardless of what decision she decides to make. Mm-hmm. So to me, learning all this and then actively trying to get better so you can prevent it and not to be able to fight back, I'd rather that than for her to be just unaware and then something happens to her and then that's it. Like, that'd be kind of sad. You know what I mean? Because
like the fact that this seal is starting to break, and even though they're like, oh, we're going to make a stronger seal, and it's like, yeah, but what's the? I'm pretty sure you thought that the seal was on her, that's on her right now, was pretty strong.
Exactly.
Like, you guys are just gonna keep on going back and forth to like, check it out. How's the seal doing? Oh, it's breaking again. Okay, we got to reseal. Like, you're gonna. I feel like you could better protect her if she knows, and teach her to protect her own self and stuff like that. Like, yeah. But at the end of the day, Chihiro is giving her that choice, like, hey, we can give you the seal again so you can forget all of that and hopefully it will stick. And maybe her learning all this and it actually being her choice to have the seal put on her might actually make it stick.
That's also true too. Actually, got a point there. If she does decide to actually take the seal.
So it's like, again, when the seal was first put on her, it wasn't necessarily her choice. It's not like she was against it, but she wasn't for it either, because
she don't even know.
Yeah, she didn't even know what was happening. So I feel like that's probably why the seal is breaking. But if it is actually her choice, it probably would strengthen it, because the mind is a strong thing.
Yeah.
The mind is a very strong thing. So
I will say though, like, with the direction we are going, so I'm assuming she's probably not going to take the seal or whatever the case is, right? But like the reunion between Samura and her will be actually very emotional one. I can say that much. That's going to be an interesting moment to actually see, especially if she's like on the battlefield and everything that's going on here. I wonder, because he is looking everywhere, as we know, and if she starts to, I guess, move different, I wonder if you will notice that or something about her. Because, like, once she knows all the information about him, I would like to think, like, there might be something a little bit different. Maybe her determination or her face. Because I know he's always looking after her. That's the main thing, right? So he's not, like, unaware at the same time. Granted, how much can he really look, Pun intended, right? But you know what I mean. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the energy could be off of her, and then they realize, like, wait a minute, like she's having sorcery all of a sudden. Like, what's going on, with my daughter? Huh? Chihiro wants you too.
She is not my wife.
Hey, what the heck? So Anna, what would you give this week's chapter of Kagurabachi?
7.5.
Oh wait, really? She's 7.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably give it like 7.5 too.
It's
It's
like-
more informational. There wasn't like too much going on. I just like the fact that, again, that fight didn't actually like end with Chihiro winning, and then we got this information of her just trying to get determination and knowing who my father is, who is this person holding my hand in this memory, because god dang it, I feel emotional, and I don't know why. I want to know, please. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Please. Give me that. So, guys, tell me in the comment section below, what would y'all rate this week's chapter of Kagurabachi? Like the video, helps with the algorithm, pushes out to more Kagurabachi goodness. People like you, yourself, watching this right now. You, yes, Tom, I appreciate you. All right, thank you for hitting that like button and also subscribing too. All right, John, you're goated. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, I didn't forget about you, Melissa. You good? All right.
Hey, now you lost me.
Until then, people, break out the Well, how'd I lose you, Mama?
I'm sitting here, Tom, and I'm like, okay, there could be someone named Tom. And then he said John, and I'm just like, okay. Then he said Melissa, and I'm like, all right, you making up these fucking names.
You don't know that guy. Watch. Somebody in the comment section is like, hey, you know my name is Melissa. Boom. All right. Got him.